is Amy. I'm the Vice President, Chair, and CFO. It's nice to meet you too. Have a seat. I got your order form in the mail, and I got your first payment. It sounds like you're interested in proceeding with the plan that was advertised in the paper last week. Do you have any history or knowledge about a classified ad, what that is and what that means? What is it? So, right. It's like an ad in the newspaper for something, maybe a car for sale or more. Only what I do is write classified advertisements for individuals who are looking for long-term relationships. So that's why I have a newspaper now, and why I'm CEO, FO, President, and Chief Co-host. Because I believe, and I have documented, I have quite a long list of very happily involved long-term clients who have successfully achieved their goals and met someone that was compatible to them in almost every way. And that is through a lot of evaluation and interviews and assessments by me, so that I can determine what the best fit is and help you achieve the dream or the end goal of finding another person in the world who fits your interests, your desires, your belief system, your sexuality, your motivation, your energy, and compatibility romantically, so that you can start your life, your forever life, with this person. And thank me. Thank me later. You can do a Google review. Those are always pretty good. Helps bring people in the door. Anyway, so the way this will work is, to begin with, I'm just going to collect some information from you. I'm going to need a few things from you physically. I'm going to measure some things here. And after that, I'll outline the financial arrangement, or possible arrangements, because there are multiple. Of course, I would prefer that you take care of that up front, just because the financing it's not pleasant. In fact, I think I have something. If you do need to do some financing, we can do that, but it's like, I think it's like a 28% annual interest rate. Now, the first 6 months are 0%, which is great. But after that, you're going to have a 28 or so, 29%. Let's see. Interest rate plus, if the balance carries over beyond 12 months, there's a $79 fee. That's an annual fee that'll just kick in right off the top there after the 12 months pass. So you'd have that, the interest, and then if you would happen to miss a payment or be late, there's a 5-day grace period. But after that, it's a $40 per day late fee, and then the 28% interest rate compounds time and a half per day until that balance is paid up to current. So it's painful. But, you know, you could do that if you want. Just depends on how badly you want to find someone. No, you got a lot of time. That's what I'm here to help you with anyway. So you can think about it. You can, in fact, here, let me just give you, this is the phone number for my accounting office. And they'll just walk you through the different options, and in that way they know more than I do about this stuff, and you can get a good handle on what these numbers mean. Okay? Awesome. I'm just going to keep the carbon so I have that for our records. Now, once we get that out of the way and you sign your contract and whatnot, we can just get started. But in fact, why don't we just start today? We'll get some measurements taken and begin doing some question and answer. And then once that's finished, I'm going to do more of an in-depth question and answer. We'll do some, they're more like activities or exercises, some word association. Yes and no questions. Finish the sentence. And when we've completed those, I will take some time to collect all of the information and make a decision. I have a database of over 3 million people who have signed up and who we have to choose from. It's growing all the time. So the possibilities are really quite endless, and it's really exciting. So I think you're going to be really pleased. So let's do this. Let's learn some more about you, okay? Here, let me just put this over here by your purse, your bag there. Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way. Did I just grab your hair? Sorry. Okay. That was kind of chilly. Are you okay? All right. I guess if you would just tell me, I would like to know what it was that brought you to call me in the first place. I mean, I know you saw the ad, right? It says, men seeking women, women seeking women, men seeking men, love on the brain. Actually, I think it said love on the train because it was an ad for the system. But anyway, bygones. That's just nothing we have to worry about. What compelled you to make the call? Exactly. Was it what I said, or was it the idea of meeting someone amazing, or both? Was this the first time you've responded to something like that? Have you done online dating before? Like Match.com or any of those? Tinder, meat grinders or whatever. There's all kinds of, Hustler. No, that was a porn magazine in the 70s, wasn't it? Okay. Well, there's just a bunch anymore. I don't really keep up because I'm out of that game. I'm doing paper love ads, not online love ads. So we're steering away from social media. We're bringing it back down to grassroots levels. That's where love belongs, I think. So you have tried something online before. Okay. All right. How long ago was that? Okay. What did you think? Oh, what did you think? Sorry, my notebook tried to hit me. Of the experience. Did you meet someone so you went out once or more. Okay. Well, that's interesting. And why didn't you continue? What made it sort of what ended it? Oh. Okay. Would you do it again? Do you think you would go back and try that? Give it another round? Yeah, no. This is better. You're doing the right thing. But I'm biased, you know. I am. Okay. Thank you for giving me that info. It's really helpful. So, let me get some measurements from you. I'm going to need... I'm going to grab a sheet here. Give me just a quick rundown of your medical history. Just very brief. Just anything that stands out in a major way. Have you had any major surgeries? Okay. 1 second here. Get your name on here, the date. Okay, so major surgeries. You said you had what? Okay. How long ago? All right. Fully recovered? No residual issues? Okay. Good. Any dermatological issues, skin disorders, rashes, outbreaks of any kind? Nothing. Eye conditions? Eye conditions like, do you wear glasses by chance? Speaking of, mine are dirty, I think. Okay. Contacts ever? Any eye infections? Pink eye? No. Conjunctivitis? No. Sinus problems. Do you have any rhinitis, allergies, snoring, apnea, deviated septum? No. All right, dental. When was your last checkup? Can you just open your mouth for me real quick? What? Can you lift up your tongue one side? Other. Okay. What is that, a filling back there? Okay. Sure. They don't make that kind anymore. They quit doing that now. They're all porcelain. You don't even know. No. You could probably get it replaced at some point. You could think of find a dentist, I guess. Anyway. So it was recent then. Okay, good. Have you ever had to be hospitalized for any major infections? Outbreaks of massive scale? Like polio or the stuff that was major, smallpox and those things. I mean, I realize age-wise you're probably really too young for those. Okay. Activities in high school. Were you injured? Sometimes we forget about those things. Do you ever play a sport and get hurt and then have to, go get treatment for that? Broken bones or concussion? Especially concussion. Okay. You sure? Okay. What about podiatry? Your feet? How are your feet? Okay. Any problems with flat feet or fallen arches, very high arches? Any altered gait? Okay. Normal steps and a normal stride, step length and that. Okay. How did you get here today? You walk? Okay. shoes are you wearing? Can I see one? Okay. Just take it off down there. Thanks. You can just tell a lot about a person by their footwear, so. Do you wear this type of shoe every day? Kind of. It's a little high. Cute though. Look at this. That's cute. Where did you get it? They look like they were expensive, huh? Do you spend a lot of money on shoes? Are you a bit of a shopper? Like as a whole? Just shoes. Yeah, shoes are like that. I have a little bit of a weakness myself. What size are these? Maybe I could try them on later. Or you want to get rid of them too? I'm just messing with you. I'm not going to take your shoes for heaven's sakes. I'm trying to find you for a love life. I'm going to take your shoe. I'm not really going to take it. Okay. Well, from the bottoms of these, looks to me like you walk pretty evenly. You've got a very even force, like the ball of your foot, the plantar, where you land, your heel-toe strike is very even. You don't have any wear, like more on one than the other side. You certainly don't walk on your toes, which is helpful. And maybe just a little bit on the outer heel, but that's fairly common the way humans walk. So I don't see anything that would make me question your health of your legs and feet, nails and all that. So here, you can have this back. Sorry about that. I just a nice little bag for you. Thanks. Yeah, you just put that back on there. Okay. I'm gonna spray a little sanitizer on my hands. I don't know how clean these are. I'm sure they are. Okay. All right. And then, what was the other one? I was going to ask you if you had any recent cold or flu vaccines or viruses. Do you get sick easily? Okay. Family history of those kinds of things. Sickies. A bunch of people stay home all the time. Okay. Speaking of that, do you work? Currently, you must. Okay, what do you do? Oh, that's cool. Do you like it? Yeah. I mean, sometimes I hate this job, Sometimes I love it. You make it nice today. Have you been there a long time at that place? You feel like it's pretty stable income? Okay, what's your income range? Just, I don't need specifically exactly, but okay. Is that important to you? Is money something for you that the other person needs to have, or would it bother you if they were very poor, low income, maybe, or very, very wealthy? In some way, there's a wide discrepancy in income ranges. Would that be a factor to you, or not really? I mean, it's just paper, right? Everything's just stuff we invented. But I guess it does matter. Okay. But it's not like a big, that's good. But I'm not inserting my opinion at all. I don't want you to think that. measurements I'm going to get on your forehead. And here, let me see what side I went. Because I've got these little equivalent cheat sheet on the back. Let's see. Okay, so I just want to get the width here between your temples. Okay. Okay, and then just nice and tall. There we go. I'm going to measure from the middle of your, right between your eyes down to the tip of your nose here. Okay, nice. Now I'm just going to do this bow of your lip. I just want to see what the distance is there between the bottom of your nose and where top of your lip meets to be. Okay, I'll give you the height. Do the height of your forehead here. You have a nice hairline, you know that? It's very attractive, I think. Yeah. Not everyone does, so. Now I just need to get the measurement of your chin, the depth here. If I can just get over to the side. Okay. It's probably the same, but I must check that. Opposite side. Okay. Nice. Was I gonna ask you? Can I see your hands? Just, I'm gonna measure the length of your longest finger. Just put the hand out there like that. Okay. Then I need to see the width of your hand. Spread your fingers out like wide, like a duck feet. Okay, turn your hand over for me. Can I see the palm? Okay. Do you have any trouble with grip strength or dropping things? Can you grip my hand for me? As hard as you can. Ow! No, you didn't. I'll just be funny. Very strong though, that's good. Okay. And I just want to take a look at your fingernails real quick. I'm going to measure the width of the thumb. Now your nails grow very nice and out to the tips of your fingers. You don't bite your nails ever, do you? Okay, that's good. Alright, that looks good. Thank you for doing that. I also am going to need to take a hair sample. So let me grab that. Dang, I put a couple hair samples. I'm going to need one from your top of your head and one from your arm. Now, my leg is all bent up. And this is just for your file. These go in a sealed container. No one else will see these or get a hold of them. So it's just for us to keep track of your health records. And also if you were to ever disappear on me, I could find you with your DNA. So not that we're thinking that kind of thing. It's more of this one's for the arm. This one, no, this one's for the arm. Oops. This one's for the arm. Okay. If you wouldn't mind, just let me take a look at your arm. Which one do you prefer? This one? Okay, just go ahead and give me your arm length. You just lay it on the armchair, it's fine. Okay. That looks good. Let's get that one. Perfect. Thank you. I have a little. Where's my envelope? Oh. Always organized, you know me. Okay, it's in there. Hopefully that didn't hurt too much. Sorry. Okay, we took that from this side, so I'm gonna put it left side. Okay. Now, let me just take a little snip from your hair. I don't need to pluck that one, actually. I should probably do one of each, because sometimes the testing, they use different parts. So I'm just gonna get like a little strand here. It's not gonna be too crazy, okay? Just pull some of that. You know, it's so tangled. Do you mind if I comb it just a little bit so I can get a good sample? These have all been sanitized. I don't use these without sanitizing. So let's see. I need to get your hair's kind of textured. Yeah, I don't want to pull on it too much, but let's just. We'll start with this one. It's nice and gentle. There's not gonna pull on your hair, okay? And if that doesn't work, then we could always. This one's actually good too. It's got a lot of choices, so we'll keep that on the back burner in case we need it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I used to be a hairstylist. That's why I have all those. I was a big fan of hair products and combs and everything. But now I'm into science and love. Okay. So you just put your head there, just gently. That looks good. Do you go get haircuts regularly? Your hair's in really good condition. Like, that's kind of amazing, actually. There, that looks nice. Your ends are really healthy. Yeah. This is your natural color. Okay. It's pretty. Yeah, it suits you. Okay. Well, if anything, you got a nice hair comb out of it, huh? Let's see. Just need my scissors. I'm just gonna take a little, just like a snip, okay? I'll try to get it from the back here so that you won't even know. slippery. You must have just washed it. Wow. Okay, ready? Oh, sorry. Did that hurt? I didn't get you, did I? Okay. Let's get this a little bit. There. Ta-da! Okay. That one fell down. Grab it. I'm not gonna waste it. Thank you for your sacrifice. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in with the other. Never given a hair sample before, huh? Kind of crazy. Do you have any baldness? That's the family. No alopecia. Okay. These are supposed to be numbered, but the guys forgot to put numbers on the back. It's not going to be good for organizing purposes. Let's see. I'll just put your name on there instead. Okay, so what time was that? We did that. Okay. Right. My initials. Thanks. So I'm just gonna hang on to those for now, but I'll drop them off down at the lab after our visit today. Put these back here. The rest. Okay, so moving on, I'm gonna also ask for something that may seem odd, but I need a handwriting sample. Do you mind? Okay. You weren't prepared for that, were you? No, that's all right. Okay, are you nervous? Well, how about this? I have... Where's my sample paper? I have this really nice candle that I just got, and I haven't even lit it yet, so let's light that. It's really soothing. I think it may help. And it's also quite pretty and romantic. Maybe this will help kind of stir up some ideas about the person that you're looking for out there that you can share with me. This scent, I think it was, what does that tell me? Sage of some kind. Sage. It smells so nice. There, you smell it. Yeah, really good. I know. It's so pretty too. Okay. Let me get doing some matches somewhere, I thought. And I know we did. Do you like candles at home? Are you like a atmosphere kind of person? Do you like to have things, mood lighting, candles, scents and things? What's your favorite scent? Or you can name more than one couple. Those are good. I'm like a big musk sandalwood person. I don't know. A little bit of bergamot. When we go on the scent journey, you'll get to experience all those different scents, and we'll create one that's special just for you, that matches your personality and your pheromones and your hormones and your partners, so that it's like a scent magnet for you. It just enhances your chances of finding the perfect partner. Yep, I created that. I call it potion 9. Like love potion number 9. It's not very creative, I know, but there we go. That's nice. Whoops, there, I dropped that out there. So that's nice. I'll just put that over here and we can enjoy it. Doesn't that already feel better? Just kind of beautiful glow, right? Very romantic. Very summer's evening or by the fire or just definitely romantic. So, all right. So I'm going to give you this pen really quick. Put my comb back. And then if you would just do me a favor, you can actually, if you would write for me in a few sentences, tell me about your ideal partner. Who would you picture as your perfect mate? What do they look like? Maybe what do they sound like? Maybe you have a name that you can think of for them. Anything. And if you can't think of one, maybe tell me about someone you were with and loved, and someone that maybe in your past was that person, and for whatever reason it just didn't work out. And that happens. And that's why you're here. That's why I'm here. So I can help. And but you can share a little bit about that as well. So whichever thing you would like to explore. Give me just a few sentences. Don't go into big old detailed, rolling back into things. Don't cause yourself a bunch of agony. Don't heartbreak hotel it, okay? So I'll just give you about 2 minutes if you can give me that information. 2 or 3 minutes. Do 3 minutes. That would be great. Be very helpful. So you can take that one. And here's a pen. And I'll just be here. I'm going to jot just a couple of things down for us to get on to the next part of the interview. Okay, it really is going to be a relationship ad that is tailored very specifically towards you. And all of these questions will, in the end, help determine very specifically the kind of person, the type of personality, the level of intelligence, the level of income, the hobbies, the interests, the health, DNA, the humor, the sexuality, the sensuality, the psychology of the person of your dreams is going to be worth the work. Yeah, I know I'm still single, but don't think about that. That's not what I am not the measuring stick here. These people. Let's think about them, shall we? Okay, go ahead now. Let's see. You're doing okay. What? Are you writing? You are writing. Good job. I won't keep at it. Just keep at it. Sorry, am I making too much noise? Sorry about that. I'm just trying to get organized for the next visitor. Okay. Yeah. About done? Okay. Yeah, you can have like 30 more seconds. How's that? You can turn it over if you need to. I think that was this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think so. Okay. Okay, let's wrap it up here. Yeah, this is my planner. Keeps my life together because I can't do it by myself. All right, you're finished there. Thank you. Appreciate it. Is it hard or not so much? Good. Did you choose to write about current, future, or past love? Oh, very interesting. That's insightful. That's very helpful. Thank you. You did a good job. I'm going to give you an extra bonus points. We're going to give you extra words in your ad just because you did such a good job. I really appreciate that. So, thank you. I'm going to add this to your file. And now we have your handwriting sample, so perfect. We got all the DNA we need now to clone you. Oh, that's another person. They're down the hall. I don't do that stuff. It's past my scope of knowledge. Where's your envelope? Oh. Too many things to keep track of for one person, I swear. This was the only one I had. They're supposed to pick these up at noon, so to be organized. Did I still have it? Perfect. Better seal it then. So we got all the dry stuff out of the way. The next part of the interviewing process is going to be talking about relationships and what your ideals and opinions on relationships are. I may ask you some difficult questions. I may ask you some very personal questions. In fact, you can expect me to. Some of them may be sensitive in nature. Some may be questions about your history with sexual activities, with your relationships, how you feel about being intimate with your partner, how they felt or feel about that, and what your expectations are in the future for your ideal relationship, what that looks like. Everyone is different, and everyone has a different expectation, or I guess desire for the ideal relationship for them with intimacy. And not everyone has a high sex drive, and not everyone has a low sex drive, or all in between. So I'm open to hearing all about that, as well as your thoughts on the kind of person that you believe you are yourself and who you're looking for. Sometimes we need someone that's very much opposite in some ways to balance us out. And then there are relationships where people are very much alike and aligned in every way. And it's beautiful. It works for them. So this is completely unique to your individual journey to find your forever love. Okay? Does it sound like that's going to be something you're going to be excited to go forward with, right? I'm glad. That's great. I think we'll have a good time. Learn a lot along the way. Okay. The only other thing I can tell you to expect is to be honest. One thing about this process is that it cannot be successful if you are not forthcoming with the real information about yourself, the deep down stuff that you don't talk about every day or any day. You have to come out with it, or I can't help you. So just know that you have to do it. If you don't want to do it, that's okay, but I can't give your deposit back. So you do want to do it? Okay, that's great. Thanks. Thanks for putting your trust in me, because I'm putting my trust in you. And we're going to do a great job together. Do you have any questions about the timeline and how this will work? Okay, so we've just done the first step. Well, the first step was you calling. You did that. The second step was taking down the information, talking about financial obligation or commitment to the process, and whether you are willing to move forward in that. And it sounds like we are. And we got your physical and measurements out of the way. DNA testing will be commencing shortly. We got your health history check marked. Talked about dentistry. Talked about vaccinations. Talked about feet. Shoe size. Okay. Well, you sound like you've been healthy. Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. You want to keep it that way. All right. So I just want to explain like how these ads or what the ones that I've done in the past have been like. So you kind of have an idea what we're aiming for when we go through these questions next. The ads are placed in a weekly newspaper publication that comes out in the main city newspaper. This is something that runs daily, but can be tailored to run your particular ad in certain days of the week and in certain sections to maximize the likelihood of matching or having someone view your ad who fits your criteria. So we have a lot of different categories. You can put your ad in a category that's basically whatever goes. I'm not going to be picky. I'm not going to be specific. I just want to see who's out there, and I'm open to all possibilities. But we have other sections where you can say, gamer dudes only, and you just want it to be like really specific to people that are way into gaming. And so we just keep you in that. Or we may try, crosswordaholics, and we keep you in that section. Or maybe we could do one a couple days a week, and on the odd days a week we could do another type. And then we can study the results and see how many responses you get, and then we can further tailor it moving forward to be even more specific, and hopefully we see those numbers grow. So those ads are free for other people to respond to. They don't have to pay anything. And they would get a hold of me, or they get a hold of someone in my call center, and they can just respond to the ad. Now, your personal phone number and email and information is never published, and we highly advise that you don't use any personally identifying, truly identifying information in those ads, because you just keep, you never know. So you want to wait. We also don't want you to be too specific, too explicit sexually in the ads. It is not a Pornhub site. We're not here to hook up, one-nighters. We just aren't. There's other groups for that, and there's other ads for that, other people that manage those relationships. But this in particular is focused on long-term. So we'll just try to keep it a little bit PG-13 in some of those ways. I mean, you can still say, I'm seeking an attractive, tall, muscular person who enjoys going out for dinner and learning new languages, someone that's high touch, affectionate, cuddle in bed, that kind of thing, enjoys kissing, walks in the park and holding hands, but not like, too much more than that. So you think about those kinds of things and what you'd like to put in there. We have a whole bunch of words that we do and do not allow, and I have those in a dictionary that I can share with you. So any words that you might inadvertently include in your description of your ads, your drafts that you're writing up, I will go through and make sure those words are not included, so we don't end up getting in trouble with the folks at the editorial desk or my boss, which is basically me, but And then, okay, so once that happens, we'll draft it up, we'll get a final draft going, we'll publish these, and they will run for 7 consecutive days. And at the end of that 7 days, we'll take a reevaluation. We'll see what we've got, who's called, who's responded, and whether you've taken anyone up on those responses. And if so, we'll pause the ads and let you continue on with the date. We'll follow you on that date. We won't follow you too closely. We'll let you have your time. But we'll learn how that date went and see what you think. And if it's been successful and you want to continue that, we'll just keep postponing. So we'll give you up to 30 days to explore this potential relationship that you may find without asking you to continue running an ad. If that relationship falls through in under the 30-day limit, then we extend the ad running, we bring it back up, we revise, we put it in the paper, and we do this again for round 2. And at the end of round 2, if you still haven't found someone, we would proceed with the final round, which is round 3. It's kind of like Game of Thrones. We don't want to talk about that yet. We're not there. It gets intense, but A lot of good things can come out of that. Soul-searching kind of stuff. So, all right. Well, that's enough for this morning. I think we'll take a break. I'm going to let you kind of process and let some of these things percolate in your mind. Maybe as you go out of the building today, just take a look around you and start paying attention. Pay close attention to what you see, who you see, and who sees you back, because they're out there. There's always someone watching you. Just know this. In life, no matter where you are or what you're doing, somebody somewhere around you is looking at you in some way. So be at your best and you'll find your best. Thanks for coming in. It was great to see you. You look wonderful. Be careful, drive safe, and we'll start this process up again next week. Yay, it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. I'm already planning the wedding. All right, I'll see you later.